people, most people are that way, really, by the way. So, but you're going to have the most trouble with old family and friends because it is really hard once they change your diaper in the baby nursery at the church. You're going to struggle. This is the Ramsey Show. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus.
Associate producer and phone screener for The Ramsey Show. If you would like to do your debt-free screen live on the show, make sure you visit theramseyshow.com and register. We would love for you to come to Nashville and tell Dave your story.
What up, Sid? Forgot to put my blurb in the chat in the Ramsey Show. RamseyCoach.com/coach Steve Money. Email about anything. Yes, anything. That's right up there. Coach, not Coco. Coach. Steve Money at gmail.com. And let's see what else. Donations. PayPal.me/coach Steve Money. There's a theme here, isn't it? Alrighty. What up, Troy Story? Trying to ruin a historical house with the filthy internets. What up, AJ? I didn't check. Did you guys check your markets? I, of course, didn't check again. Although I did get my, I did get the script written and all the pictures done for the Oak Island recap, and I'll be doing that when I go home in a little less than an hour. And I managed to scrap together a show, an after show for you kids. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get going here. This is fun. I got a Chieve on the YouTube. I didn't know there were Chieves. Does Fidelity update same day? Yeah, about 5:30. Somewhere like around 5:30. Troy Story. So it should be, yeah, it should be updated by now. I think there was one time where it didn't update before 6 p.m. for me, but as you can see, 30,000 views, crazy, 251 subscribers. It just seems like, what was it, a week and a half ago when I was trying to get to 100 so I could get youtube.com/Coach Steve Money. But if we go to the analytics here, this is my YouTube life right here. And then, oh, I guess I started right there. So here we are. We're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. And then all of a sudden, November, as soon as I started doing the Oak Island things, it said RIP. So, and this is the last 48 days, 31,000 views, 2.5K watch time. I would love to see how much money this would generate, but of course I don't get that till I get the 1,000 subscribers. So yeah. All right, Troy Story only 10%. That's crazy. Well, we'll take a look in a second at hey, look, we're live. We'll take a look at that in a second, but first, we'll start off with a, other than the humble brag that I just did, we'll start with a Steve did not know. And we're going to do Jingle Bells for the Christmas song today. And Steve did not know, what does bells on bobtails ring mean? It generally just means the horse's tail is folded up and tied like an old lady's bun, sort of, to make it look shorter and get it out of the way. If you put bells on a horse's bobtail, they will ring as the horse moves. So there you go. And I sort of figured that out. But let's see. I didn't see where would be a good. Oh, this will be fine. All right, you guys ready? Oh, point. That's right, 0.10%. I got it. My bad. AJ advises to keep going on that Oak Island stuff. Maybe you can change lives of people who weren't expecting it. Yeah, I hear you. I'm still doing all this, AJ. I'm still doing the Ramsey stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm doing it all at the same time and in the same day, apparently. So, oh, Troy Story knew what that was. All right. So, and no practice, so I don't know what this, I don't know what these karaoke jingle bells will do. We'll see what it sounds like. That's what I'm trying to do, AJ, trying to get the people in like that. Now, did that start without any, that started without any warning, so you'll just have to come in with me. Ready? Oh, and this starts on the chorus. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Did not know these verses. To go up. That one's not on there. Was seated. Oh my goodness! Did you guys know that? Here we go, ready? Looks like a day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. Ho, ho. Her horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We ran into a drifted bank, and there we got upset. All right. Let's see if the next verse is there. One horse open sleigh. Let's see. Nope. So what we want to do is practice. So that had a different one than this. Although I didn't even know about this one either. Get a bobtailed bay. What up, Maddie Bangs? Bob. Got it. Bob's tail. I got it. Alright. And of course we're not done singing. Oh, get ready. Listen for the drum taps. Oh, you know what I did not do? I did not turn off the fan. Be right back. Alrighty. Let's see. Am I centered here? I'm pretty good. All right. Okay, listen for the drum taps. Like all plans, it starts with step 1. $1,000 emergency fund. Step 2, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then I would recommend doing Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever else I want to talk about, dog. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred financial coach. And you can schedule a free consultation assessment with me by going to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. That link is at the top of the chat and in the description of this video. You can email me at CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, and we can talk about, you can ask me about financial coaching, about how scheduling works, about anything on my YouTube channel, including Ramsey stuff, including Oak Island, of course. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about that. Video gaming, computer stuff, tech stuff, the wonderful songs that I've written, and yeah, just about anything else that's on your mind. I don't mind interacting with you people at all. You can reach me on Instagram and the Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces, and I will post on there again eventually. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that's paypal.me/Coach Steve Money right here under my bottom of my webcam frame. and also in the top of the chat and in the description of the video. Thanks for the IOs, guys. Oh, let's see. Let's go back up here and see what we got. Oh, AJ said that was a risky business slide. Don't. That is a hard song to sing. Maybe I'll try that one day. She's probably wondering where the money is. Probably, Maddie Bags. Yeah, if you put yours in there, that means she spent hers, unless she, doesn't make enough to pay it all by herself. So yeah, I would say she spent some money, not on a budget, etc., etc. Okay. AJ asks, when he makes transfers, make it pretty clear of what it's for. Don't want to get muddy, I guess. Yeah, muddy. Put half of the bills in their account day we get paid. So there you go. Thanks for the IOs, as I said. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get one more by refreshing. That usually works. I'll try it at the end of the show, and we'll see if we can get up to 252. Market report, and as you can see, all up today again. Dow just like barely, dog, not even a point and then a number, but a 0.099%. So that's low. That's 2 zeros in front of that. That's like 0.0099 is the actual number of that. So not even a cent. Or at least, no, that's not the money. This is the money. The 35.22 is the dollar amount. Okay. I made a mistake there. That's my B. I'm taking responsibility for that. Led by the small cap Russell Index, which still has a ways to go to get back to the November 8th high, as you can see there. But still, 1 year on the small cap is almost 20%. 5 years, 63, 305 for the max, but you probably didn't get in right at the beginning of that, whenever that was. Year to date, 16, so, that's more than 10 to 12%, so, well, what more do you want, right? S&P might be no, it's not. Okay, so, look at that. 355, it was at a new record, I think. Let's see. Oh, it still might be. Oh, yeah, it's a new record regardless. But did you see how much it was up? This is the 1 day. And so you see how much it was up at 3:55 p.m. In the last 5 minutes it said nope. But it still finished up enough to be a all-time record, just slightly more than it was upon the, when is that? November 19th. So there you go. How about that? And of course, my favorite, the NASDAQ, which did not lead the day today again, but sounds like the numbers are low for you guys, so maybe I'll have a chance to win again. Sid announces that the tea of the day is an herbal blend called Foxtrot. And I don't have a joke to make with that. I liked the dragon one yesterday. That was fun. So I could say Dracarys. I always enjoy doing that. Let's see what else we got. We'll finish up with the United States here. Earnings calendar tomorrow. We got Costco and Broadcom. Next week, Adobe, Rivian, that's the like the second leading electronic vehicle manufacturer other than the Tesla. I don't know if Rivian is a union shop either, though. Speaking of the tax credits that your Democrats want to make only apply to union shops. Makes sense. You butter your bread where it comes from, or something like that. I don't know. Dance with the girl that brought you, I guess. And December 20th, Micron Technology and Nike. I don't know what Nike is. Kidding, it's Nike. All right, most followed on the Google, not on DuckDuckGo, on Google, is your top, whatever this is. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. And Amazon, dead even. Microsoft just a little teeny bit up, but it's still up. Leading the day is, of course, the artist formerly known as Facebook Meta Platforms. And another 2.40% up. Apple as well, 2.28% up. And the blue chip fund has a lot of Apple, I think. So that's why I think I could possibly win. Fantasy mutual funds. Check the rest of the planet. Whoa, Europe is going down, down, down. Asia is all up. Currencies, euro up on the dollar, dollar up on the Japanese yen, the dollar is up on the British pound, love. So get some fish and chips if you don't lose too much money in the market. That was bad. US dollar up on the Canadian dollar, eh? It's about time. And of course, the Australian dollar, mate, is triumphant over the US dollar. What about our pals in crypto? They've been going down recently, and they were up today, except for the Bitcoin. Alrighty. And I still have not checked to see if that ever stops or if it's just 24 hours and keeps going and going and going and going and going. Oh, AJ says Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Nice one there, AJ. Saw what you did there. Alrighty, and let's see, is that anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, so this from Gizmodo.com. A guy who claims he invented Bitcoin loses $100 million in court and he calls it a win. So that's optimism. Those tens of billions of dollars in Bitcoin that Craig Wright claims to have sitting around are sure going to come in handy, right? Okay. After a week of deliberation, a Miami jury has cleared Craig Wright, an Australian computer scientist who claimed to have helped invent Bitcoin of most claims in a... Oh, he's cleared Craig Wright of most claims in a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit. The suit was brought by the estate of Wright's now deceased friend over the cryptocurrency's intellectual property rights. But Wright, a lot of rights in this, still has to pay up $100 million in compensatory damages. A titanic sum for most of us. Make up your own iceberg joke there. But surely a relative pittance for a man who claims to be a billionaire dozens of times over. Right. Wright claims to have worked on the team that developed Bitcoin, and he is the one true Satoshi Nakamoto, the nom de guerre of the anonymous white paper that launched Bitcoin. All right, so anyway, let's see. Cheated out of intellectual property rights. Wright argued during the trial that while Kleeman did help him out with the Bitcoin project, they only collaborated on mining the cryptocurrency for test purposes, not for profit. He also stated that after Kleeman died in 2013, he had exaggerated Kleeman's contributions to the project to honor a dear late friend, which was fine then, but when it comes out to paying the money, he doesn't want to honor his dear late friend, I guess. All right. Interesting. Need to preface things with Coach, don't read. Oh, people aren't that smart. Hey, don't worry about it. It's a Bloodhound Gang song. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't know that one. I know the Bad Touch, and I know the roof is afire. We don't need no water, and that's all we can say about that. But I'm not familiar with that one, sir. Alrighty, this from CNBC. The Pfizer CEO says a fourth COVID vaccine doses may be needed sooner than expected due to Omicron. And you're in luck because we make the COVID vaccine. So there you go. That's why I thought that was funny, because he's like, yeah, you're gonna need this. Good thing we make it, huh? When we see real world data, will determine if the Omicron is well covered by the third dose and for how long, Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla told CNBC. And the second point, I think we will need a fourth dose. The Pfizer CEO originally expected a fourth dose 12 months after the third, but he told CNBC that it might be needed faster than that because we want more money than that. Yeah, already. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about it. It's just funny to me. Should probably let instead of being the person that makes it announcing that, you could let the CDC announce that, and just that way you're at least pretending not to be involved just for the money. But it's a company. They gotta make bags too. A third dose will give very good protection, I believe, Bourla said. He also said that treatments such as Pfizer's oral antiviral pill, Paxlovid, will help prevent hospitalizations and control COVID during the winter, which is another thing we make. So buy that too. Alrighty, this from USA Today, usatoday.com. Retirement. Why your 401k should be your first priority for retirement contributions in 2022. Now, what else would it be? I mean, I guess a Roth would be better than a 401k if there's no match. Roth, but I don't know where they're going with this. And of course, did I read it? No. Did not read it. Didn't I? Let's see, the new year is a time of celebration, but it also tends to bring renewed focus to people's long-term goals, including retirement. Once the calendar hits January 1st, the slate is wiped clean on all your retirement accounts, and you're free once again to stash your money in any one that suits you. Referring to retirement accounts, not people. If you haven't thought about where you should put your retirement savings first, here's a guide to help you. Don't leave your 401k match on the table. That's right. People were talking about this in the Ramsey chat today. Someone was saying he talked with was it one of you guys? Under the mattress. That's right, AJ. Was it one of you guys that was talking about? Was it Thomas Morrison maybe? That was saying he talked to the HR people, and they told him something like a huge percent, I don't remember what it was, but a huge percent of people that are eligible for the 401k don't do it. So, I mean, I guess some of them may not have it to spare because of debt and such. And so for that, baby steps. Email me if you have a question about that. I can help you with that. I can explain to you all about all of that, and then maybe you too can take advantage of your match. Let's see. Check with your company's HR department if you're unsure how its matching system works. Find out how much you have to contribute in order to get the full match. Then figure out how many pay periods it'll take you to set aside enough money based on your monthly savings goal. Alrighty. Okay, I thought that was talking about like front loading it as much as you can. Yes, it's better to have as much in the market as soon as you can. That way it makes more money. But if you don't have it to spare, doing your baby steps 5 and 6 as well, you should just do it as time progresses. If you just do 15% out of each paycheck. But I guess you could go ahead and max that out, and then you can't put any money on that anymore, and then put it on the house. I guess. I think that would be fine. If you have to contribute $3,000 of your own money to get the full match, and you're setting aside $150 per pay period, it will take you 20 pay periods to claim your employer 401k match. That's where your retirement savings should go for the first part of the year, at least. Oh, I see. So it's not. They're talking about if it's not an immediate. Like, here you go. Here's, if they match up to 3%, say, and you don't say, okay, well, here's my 3%. Match that immediately when I give you this, however much, $2. You match the $2 up to 30%, and not to. But yeah, having it a minimum to activate it, yeah, I would say you would want to do that immediately. Or as soon as you can. The exception to this rule is if you aren't fully vested in your 401k plan and you plan to leave your job soon. Quitting before you're fully vested could cost you your 401k match, so you may not gain anything by putting your money here versus another retirement account. Check with your HR department to learn more about its vesting schedule. Consider an HSA. They're not technically retirement accounts, but more and more people are stashing their savings here anyway to take advantage of its triple tax advantage. Money you put in an HSA reduces your taxable income for the year. Your earnings grow tax-free, and you can make tax-free medical withdrawals at any age. You can also make non-medical withdrawals, though you'll pay taxes on these, plus a 20% penalty if you're under 65. You must have a qualifying health plan, which is high deductible, with a deductible of $1,400 or more for individuals, or $2,800 or more for a family. Why they would mention the HSA before the IRA? Before the Roth, you can have a 401k and a Roth IRA as well. Let's see, the accounts have several advantages over 401ks that could make them a better choice for your fund. And how it works is match. You go up to the match in your 401k, and then you go to the Roth and max out the Roth, which if you're under 50 years old, bless you kids that are under 50 years old, it's $6,000 is your yearly max on that. And that did not go up for 2022, but the amount I believe is $22,500 on the 401k, and that did go up. With IRA, you choose when you want to pay taxes on your funds, right? A Roth IRA, it would be paid with the money, like all the rest of your money on your paycheck is taxed. That would already be taxed when you put that into a Roth IRA. Stick to your 401k too, if you want to keep things simple, but don't do that. Let's see. AJ's got a bounce. He's got those things. Why? It says hi and just sub. Love the content, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This looks like an ad. Is it an ad? Oh yeah, it is an ad from the thing. They had a thing. Simply click here to discover how to learn more about these strategies. Social Security secrets. There, but yeah, so it's a match in your 401k, the Roth, and then if you have more investing money to put in to contribute, then you would go back to your 401k. That's right, I was at 62 subs last time, and a little thing happened. I got like to 80 or 85 or something like that. And then a little show happened called The Curse of Oak Island, which I love. I've been watching it forever. And when it came on this time, this is season 9, and when the first episode happened, I decided like 2 minutes before it was coming on, I said, oh, I'll just have a nice chat along. Merry Christmas. Said I would have a, where was I? Oh, yeah, I'll have a chat along. And so a few people chimed in and chatted. Basically, I was just typing out what happened. I wasn't talking. I was just, because it was just a chat along. And so then I decided, well, that doesn't work very well, and I can't normally watch it till Wednesday morning anyway. I'll just do a quick recap, like a less than 10-minute recap of the episode. And it went, phew. What's for dinner? What will I have? I might get Wendy's. If not Wendy's, I have, what do I have? I have Kroger frozen hash browns at the crib. I'll just throw those in the air fryer for 12 minutes and call it good. Alrighty. Expert, just from CNBC, the Make It section. Work, it says right there. Experts, lawmakers call for Biden to push back the return of student loan payments again. And that's probably basically all that they're doing here, is they just said, yeah, let's go ahead and extend that more. So who knows what will happen with that. But somebody said, let's do that. This is from CNBC again. Roku stock pops on multi-year agreement with Google to keep YouTube on streaming platforms. So there you go. That's why Roku made a lot of money, and probably Google as well. So weekly multi-year agreement. Just read that. Financial terms of the deal weren't disclosed because they aren't any of your business. Google had previously threatened to pull YouTube and YouTube TV from Roku on December 9th, which is tomorrow. So, but they worked it out. So good for them. Oh, Google actually down. Maybe that's in the after trading. After hours trading is down there. So that doesn't really matter. I have not read Dave's book. It does not come out until January 11th, and I'm not important enough to him to get a advanced copy. So that's how that works. Roku stock closed up 18% on Wednesday after it said it had reached a multi-year agreement with Google to keep it okay. Man, that's probably all we need to know about that. I make these decisions because it's my show. This from Investors Business Daily. It's investors.com. The Dow Jones stalls as the stock market pauses. Apple stock pops. Yeah, Apple a new high again today. So, yep, top blue chip as it hit another record high and hopefully propelled me to another win in fantasy mutual funds. We'll see how that works out. Let's see. NASDAQ gains as growth stocks shine. Let's see. Yep. Carnival, two of the biggest risers here. The Queen of Sheba would like that. She has stock in Carnival. Small caps were rising. Small caps did finish the most up today, as we already discussed. And this article should have been right next to the to when we talked about the market on this, right when we did this stuff. That's where that should have been, but I didn't do it, and I don't have a producer, so I can only blame myself. All right, this from CNBC again, from NBC Select. Here's how much money 40. This is a Sydney article. All right, bye. Thanks for dropping by. Why? Appreciate it. Here's how much money 40-year-olds should invest each month to become a millionaire. This from field reporter Sydney, covering the Bayou and elsewhere. Calculations account for 3 different rates of return and a 25-year time horizon for investing. So 40 plus 25 equals 65. That checks out. For retiring, investing your money can make the journey a little easier. Yep, it can. There we go. When making calculations, Stivers accounted for 3 different return rates. 3%. Don't do that. Conservative portfolio, mostly bonds. That's right. It's conservative, and you're only making 3%. But why do that? You don't need to be that conservative. Dave does not recommend being that conservative. He does not recommend bonds. He does not recommend single stocks. He does not recommend bonds again. And 9% a portfolio that's stock heavy or contains index or mutual funds yielding around 9% on average. S&P 500 index, still to this day, averages 10 to 12% a year. And so that's what you need to judge any single mutual fund by. And he used the retirement age of 65, which would give 40-year-olds 25 years to save. Here's how much 40-year-olds would need to invest each month to become a millionaire by traditional retirement age. Let's see. Yeah, if you're going to stay with that ultra-conservative bond only, 3% yearly return, $2,250 per month to reach $1 million by age 65 if you start at age 40. The 6, a little bit better, $1,500 for 25 years to end up with $1 million. And the 9%, which is closer to what you should get investing in with the 25% each split that Dave recommends, which is small cap, mid cap, large cap, and what's the other thing? World International. I kept thinking worldwide because some of the funds are named worldwide. International, small, large, and mid caps. And so if you do that, you should get around at least the 10%, 10 to 12% that the S&P makes. So $950 per month for 25 years. So even if you're starting late, and you might have that if you're out of debt, not paying any debt. So that would be highly recommended by me and probably everybody else in the world. Let's see if there's anything else we need. Yeah, if you start even earlier at 25 with aggressive investments returning 9 on average, you would only need to invest $240 a month for 40 years to reach $1 million. Right. So the earlier you can invest, the better. So, and not having any debt ever will help with that. Bottom line, investing can be a very impactful way to grow your money, especially when you consider the 3 main factors that play a role in how much wealth you build: rate of return, how much you invest each month, and of course time. Regardless of what your money goals are, beginning with small steps can make a difference. Like baby steps, perhaps. But if your aim really is to invest your way to $1 million, the sooner you start, the more time your money will have to grow. True. Alrighty, and that's it. Good talk. This is a good talk. Absolutely. Alrighty, upcoming streams. We have one tonight. Let's see, I'm going to go home and record the next recap of Curse of Oak Island. This one is episode 6 is the one that I just wrote today. And I'll be recording that when I go home. And then after that, I will be doing, as I do every Wednesday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Old Man Video Gaming. I'll be playing a single-player game, either Dark or PC Building Simulator, maybe. One of those two, probably, unless I change my mind. and play a different one. But I'll be playing some kind of single player video game. If Bella is available, if she ever says, "Hey, Dad, I want to play video games and stream it," we do father-daughter video gaming. And that will preempt any scheduled stream except the after show, which is too early for her to be available. And Oak Island recaps are pre-recorded, so that doesn't affect that either. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right after the Ramsey Show video on YouTube is over. It's this show, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. And that's every day, including when there's a replay, and it was including Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday. I might take Christmas Eve off, and Christmas is a Saturday, but other than that, Christmas, the week after Christmas will be all replays, as they are all going to be off between Christmas and New Year's. But I'll be live on those days. Maybe not New Year's Day. Probably so, though. I don't have any plans yet. Anyway, Mondays at 8 p.m. I alternate tech support and Ramsey coach support. And so one of them is I go to the tech support subreddit and answer questions from there. And the other one I go to the Dave Ramsey subreddit and answer questions from there. But the Ramsey one is not run by Ramsey Solutions. They do have some negative stuff there on there sometimes. I mostly just ignore that, but every once in a while I'll comment on that. Why not, right? And of course, Wednesday is no set time as it is today. It will be, I'm hoping to get that recorded and get a nice recording of it done and then upload it before I start Old Man Video Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If not, I'll do it right afterwards. Alrighty. Once again, my plugs here. You can schedule a free financial coaching consultation at ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. You can also just click this button right there on my YouTube banner, and that'll take you there. This P is for PayPal, and that gives you the donation link, which is paypal.me, as in me, paypal.me/Coach Steve Money, and Instagram is Coach Steve Money, no spaces in that. You can also email me at coachstevemoney@gmail.com, and that can be about anything you would like. 255 subscribers. What was it before? 251? I don't remember. Oh, I was just off of it, so it did refresh then. So that's more than one, I think. Cool. Also, the new episode of Curse of Oak Island was on last night, so people may already be finding me with the older recaps and looking for the new one, perhaps. So I shall endeavor to get that up as quick as I can. But yeah, if you want to talk about Ramsey stuff or Oak Island stuff or video gaming or computers, anything technical, there are my 2 songs in the music playlist right there. The Baby Step song, which I sing every day on this, and the John Deloney song, which I sing when John Deloney hosts. And these are much, much worse recordings of it, because I did both of these right after I wrote them, and so that's why they say temporary lyric video. I'm going to redo them, make nicer videos of them, nicer audio recording, and try to have the words like bouncing around and stuff like that. It'll be so fun. I got to figure out how to do it, because nobody will do it for me. And also, there's a video of me reacting to John Deloney's reaction to the John Deloney song. And he saw an even worse one than this one, because his was the first time I did it anywhere ever, and that was when it was live. Alrighty. Okay, well, that's going to be a show. I appreciate everybody. Please like, subscribe. I need this number to be 1,000, and then I can get paid money by YouTube. How about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Even if it's just a couple bucks a month, that would still be, that would be cool. That'd be better than nothing. So subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, just like that one. Oh, I think that's why. Oh, look at that. 1K subs for NBA Live right here. Okay. Alrighty. You click that notification bell, and then you'll be informed whenever I go live, like I will, in an hour and 7 minutes, and I'll be playing video games, and people can come in and talk about whatever they want to talk about. They talk about Ramsey stuff a lot when I do other types of streams, and that's fine. The Ramsey stuff deserves to be talked about a lot. Very important, so I do not mind that. Alrighty. Yeah, Toddy, there's no doing that. Nobody's gonna type that into their browser. Toddy, was you can't put in I see people doing this lately. These are scammers. At worst, it's ads. Just an ad for something. I mean, at best, and at worst, it's scammers. So what we're gonna do is block user on YouTube. There you go. Alrighty. But that's what I've seen people put that in the Ramsey show as well, and that's a link to some website they want you to go to. So, and we're not doing that. So don't do that. Do not put that in. No telling what that goes to. See, he doesn't even say what it goes to. And probably just a bot anyway. So, but don't go to that site. And you see there's a space there, and because you can't put a link, only mods and the channel owners can put links into the chat. So they can't put a link in, but they can put a space between the there. And although the average person might not realize that that's supposed to be a web link and then go to a browser and type that in, but you never know. So, but here's the advice: do not type that into a browser. If you do, you deserve what you get. I would advise not to do that. Alrighty. So here's what we tell them now, Sid. We say make smart financial decisions every day. Have a good night, everybody. Merry Christmas.